I was only a little bit older than you, but I was practicing standing on my head in a closet.
That's okay.
I was hiding because Hatwell had been kicking me in the stomach.
Hate Hatwell.
Hate Hatwell. And so I said, well, if my stomach has to recover, I'd better ease the gravity off of it, so I'll stand on my head.
That adds up in a way.
And when I was in there, I was in the, do you remember the drawing room on the second floor of the manor?
Of course.
The green carpet outside. Father came in and was speaking to a man who I didn't see at the time, but who was a junior administrator. I think it was mentioned the Ministry of Deranged Science. Grandfather was already sick, and it seemed like Father had no hope that he was going to improve. He seemed to talk about him like he was already dead. And then mentioned, as soon as I'm in charge of the trust, McLeod said something about that the professor wouldn't have funding anymore, which I didn't. It's finances. Father talked about it all the time. And there was a sort of laugh from the other man in the room, from the ministry, that once the funding was cut off, he said, well, we'll be able to pick up where Cadswitch left off, is all I remember.
Do you think you would have seen the person if you weren't standing on your head?
Impossible to say. I was standing behind a row of coats, so even if I'd been right side up, I probably would have just seen coats.
If anything,
It's buttoned up.
he was arguably able to hear because his ears weren't covered in coats.
But I saw shoes.
Yeah, Pappy.
What kind of shoes?
Pointy?
Can I borrow your naturalist journal, Montgomery?
You can borrow a page. Rip a page out and hand it to him.
A full adult, not sharing.
No, but this guy, he can just.
I get it. I mean,
You see?
I'm sorry.
Chaotic.
You would
The
get
kid is like, can I please draw really quick? And you're like,
He's not a kid.
his
He's
whole
not
journal.
a kid. He's a chaotic agent of evil.